Well, that really was after the Lord Mayor's show, wasn't it, tonight?
Well, I did warn them, I pre-warned them, and they were fully aware of it, and unfortunately they produced the performance we all dreaded might happen, and it did happen.
Why do you think that was, Graham? I mean, obviously you rested some players before the game tonight. Do you think that contributed to what happened?
It plays a small factor in the respect that when you change personnel, you don't carry on with the same, well-oiled machine, in partnerships around the pitch are not that cohesive, and that obviously doesn't help. But when you do freshen it up and you put new players in, you're hoping for an injection and a spark and a sign of life where you think, well, I'm chomping at the bit, I haven't been in the side for a few weeks, here's my opportunity to show the manager what he's been missing. But unfortunately we didn't get that either.
Obviously you were chopping and changing formation throughout the game, trying to change things, find that elusive spark. That included even putting Tommy Hutch up front after 15 minutes. Was that pre-planned, or was it a spur-of-the-moment decision? No,
it was always pre-planned. It was a question of whether we were going to start 3-4-3 tonight, or whether we were going to start and then quickly change after 5-10 minutes. So I decided, and we had a chat yesterday, and we've had a chat obviously today. It was all planned that we would, after 5 minutes, 10 minutes into the game, switch to our 3-4-3 with Tom going up there, and try something new that might, unlock the door here at Kingfield, with Luke Mutley coming out and playing wide right. But, it obviously didn't work because of the result. It didn't work because we weren't fluent. But, sometimes you have to look at things, and obviously for the bigger picture further down the line in the season.
Obviously our home form is so different from our away form. Have you been able to put your finger yet on the reason why that's the case?
The only thing I can say is probably the players are too tense at home. That's the only thing I've come down to now. It's not about ability, it's not about effort, it's not about desire. They've got all that. It just must come down to tension and pressure and just tightening up here at home, and sometimes trying too hard, to try and achieve, where maybe they go away from home, they're more relaxed, That's the only thing I'm coming to the conclusion now. And possibly, having players within the squad, who, obviously you look playing at home, you look possibly to play with width and open up the game, have flair players on either flank, whipping lots of crosses, get players, numbers in the box, We're not blessed with that either, so, that's probably why that is the reason as well.
Turning to Saturday, Thurrock away, obviously a good chance to try and put things right. Do you think you'll be making changes to the team?
Oh yes, there was always going to be changes tonight, and there's always going to be changes Saturday, no matter what the results, because, I looked at the programme and it was 3 games in 7 days. Obviously the Swindon tonight and Thurrock on Saturday. It was 3 games in 7 days, and there was no way I was going to go to the well with the same starting 11 for 3 games in 7 days. That wouldn't work, because we would definitely have got the performance tonight on Saturday at Thurrock if that would have happened. So, I looked at the fixtures and I thought, this is the more, on paper, more comfortable game where it's more winnable with a change of personnel. That's why I've done it. And obviously, yeah, there's going to be a change in personnel on Saturday. Whether we'd have won tonight, there would have still been a change of personnel.
Finally, obviously it doesn't look as though Wolf will be coming back to the club. Does that mean that you'll be looking to bring in another forward possibly in the near future?
I could bring in 2 of the best forwards that have been at this club for years. But unfortunately that costs money. I have no more money in my budget to stretch to another player. We are at the limit. That's how it is. I'm running to a budget. I won't go over budget. We're not going to boom and bust here. That's the way it is. Yes, there's players out there. Yes, there's centre forwards available of severe quality out there that I could bring to the football club on Thursday if I had the revenue. We haven't got that. That's life. We're going to get on with what we got.
Lovely. Thanks very much, and thanks for talking to us, Graham.